Hello, and welcome. It's me, Blaze from Blaze Meets Paper, and I'm here with another Tech Wrap video today. I can't wait to share this video with you. Christmas is around the corner, and Tech Wrap has some fun, festive pattern heat transfer that are great for your holiday projects. I always think of holiday colors as red, green, gold, black, and white, and Tech Wrap has created pattern heat transfers in exactly these colors. When I got mine, they put me right into the holiday spirit. Here are some of their pattern heat transfers that I love: red plaid, green and black snowflake plaid, and snowflake pattern. The glitter in this one really pops. These patterns pair well with the regular heat transfer collection as well as their shimmer and metallic heat transfer collection. You're looking at the pink and gold shimmer alongside the pattern heat transfer. I'll be sharing my thoughts on how to use pattern heat transfer so your design looks and feels balanced. I've included some tips that will also help you when layering heat transfer vinyl. I'm making Christmas home decor signs today, but you can use these tips on your other projects as well. This video will show you how I made a regular canvas sign as well as a reverse canvas sign. Reverse canvas is when you move the canvas from the front to the back so that you can showcase the frame. In other words, you're reversing the placement of the canvas. This is a quick and easy option for anyone who prefers framed signs. I love gnomes for the holidays and decided to use them in my first project. When designing this canvas, I knew I wanted a holiday vibe, so I picked two main colors, red and green. Plaid always gives me a comfy winter feeling, so I went ahead and selected the plaid pattern HTV as my focal point. The focal point of a project is the area where you want to immediately capture your viewer's attention. For my gnomes, the hat became my focal point as it was the largest piece and positioned close to the center of the canvas. The gloves and feet were the two other elements where I could use color or pattern. If I use a pattern on both, my piece would be too busy. I found that my eyes naturally wandered to the gnome's shoes, and that's where I decided to break the pattern and use color heat transfer. The gloves are small enough that I could use pattern heat transfer again and alternate the green and red pattern for a bit of fun. Selecting the colors for the present in the middle gnome was a similar process. I matched the color of the box to the gnome's outfit for flow and then used the metallic gold heat transfer for the ribbon to add a bit of pop. The gold bow was small enough that it doesn't overpower the rest of the gnome. A project like this is fun and it really feels like a puzzle. As usual, cut your design, weed, and then you're ready to iron on. Now, let's talk about ironing your canvas. With the frame, you'll need to place something hard under the canvas when you iron. I chose a book that's smaller than my frame and placed a towel on top so that my canvas will have more give when I iron. You can think of this as a makeshift ironing board. As I made my project, I really appreciated how quickly TeckWrap's heat transfer transferred compared to other brands. It really sped up the creation time. Layering HTV can sometimes be tricky. Sometimes the plastic backing for your top layer is hard to peel. I found that if I fold the corner of the backing, it gave me a handle for removal after ironing. This technique saved me a lot of time. I also like to iron my heat transfer for a few seconds less when I know that I need to layer. This way I don't overheat the previous layers. Remember to iron the back of your canvas when you're done. Making the reverse canvas sign is just as easy. You'll need an X-Acto knife, back stapled canvas, paint or wood stain, and a glue gun. If you have a staple gun, you can use that instead of a glue gun. First, remove the canvas from the frame. Take your X-Acto knife and cut the canvas around the outside and inner edges of the staples. If you cut close enough to the staples, you'll be able to remove the canvas that's directly under the staple. Now you just take off the canvas and you have a clean frame. You'll see here that you're left with two pieces, the canvas backing and the frame. Your frame is ready to be painted or stained. I chose to paint my frame gold to complement my design. I used 2 coats of paint to help my color pop. I like to paint my frame first so that while the paint is drying, I can trim the canvas to the size of my frame. I like to cut the crease where you can see the canvas was wrapped around the frame. You only need enough canvas to glue to the back of the sign, so the creases are perfect guidelines. Now that you've painted the frame and trimmed down your canvas, you can either reattach your canvas backing or you can transfer your design and reattach it once it's complete. I prefer the latter method. Transferring your design onto canvas is the same as regular heat transfer. I used the same tips I mentioned earlier. The black snow pattern and green plaid became my primary and secondary focal point, and I used gold for the star and circles as my accent. My gold frame ties the piece together, and I think it gives it a festive touch. Reattaching the canvas is very simple. Use your glue gun to spread glue along the frame and place your canvas over top. You want to stretch the canvas so that it looks nice and taut in the frame. And here it is, my Christmas signs with some of TeckWrap's pattern heat transfer. Not only does this heat transfer cut and weed easily, it also transfers quickly. Perfect for the busy holiday season. I hope this video inspires you to create some signs for this holiday season. If you're interested in the products I used today, use my code BlazeMeetsPaper to receive 10% off. This code will only work during the first week of every month. Happy crafting, and see you soon!